If you're new to Studio One or you're contemplating switching over to Studio One, I want to show you one of the main features that really sold me on the switch from Pro Tools to Studio One: drag and drop. Let's hop into it. Now, drag and drop in itself seems pretty self-explanatory, but let's dive into it a little bit more so we can see what sort of limitations we have or we don't have when it comes to this powerful feature. Now, the first thing is any sort of plugin you can think of, you can drag and drop. That's usually the first place that we start for this. So if we go into our mix tab here, you can see I just have my microphone set up as a channel here, and let's say we want to add a de-esser there. So we come to our effects tab inside the browse window, and we're going to go to PreSonus and just grab a de-esser. And we're going to drop that de-esser on there. From here, we can start making adjustments for everything. Now, again, any sort of plugin you can think of, it works the exact same way. You drag it, you drop it, and the plugin automatically pops up on the screen for you to start editing. Now, what if we wanted to do something else? What if we wanted a software instrument? That's just as easy as well. We can come still in our browse menu here. We can go to instruments. We can come down, say we want presence. We grab that, drag it over and drop it. And now we have presence all ready to go. We choose any sort of instrument that we want. We'll just do, say, a Rhodes. And we're off to the races. You're good to go. Everything is right there ready for you. Now, let's get a little more crazy, shall we, and look into more options in the Browse tab, because we can even go into the loops section. Say you wanted to do some sort of guitar effect here. You can come into loop, choose, or go into guitar, choose whatever kind of style you're looking for. Let's say you want a jazz guitar, and here we want an electric, and we're just going to grab this one here, drag this and drop it, and now we have that audio file is inside Studio One, and we can play it back. Just that simple. Now, we have presence already loaded in the session now, the software instruments here. What if we wanted to drag and drop MIDI files? Exact same thing. Get rid of that audio file. We're going to come up here. We're going to get out of guitars. So we can go to Atmo. Here we can, let's say, go to pop. Maybe we want analog. And from there, we can drag this over into presence. And now we have the MIDI file inside presence. Everything is good to go. Now, that's all well and good inside of Studio One. We can actually start to access your hard drives inside Studio One also. So if we come back to our browse window, we can go to Files, and here it'll show you all the volumes you have plugged into your computer or anything that's installed on your computer. So your internal hard drives, your external hard drives, thumb drives, anything that you have set up, you can go in here, you can find what you're looking for, or you can actually do it outside of Studio One also, which is one of the things that I love about this feature. So we can come down here. I'm going to go to my Finder. Here I have some stems pulled up for one of my songs. These are our drums from the song Coffee. And we can take this, highlight everything, drag and drop right into our session. Here it's going to build the previews while it's loading everything up. Once everything is loaded, we can play it back, and our song is there. Our files are in there, good to go. Now, one of the coolest things about drag and drop specifically is the functionality of not only being able to drag and drop onto one channel specifically. And let's demonstrate that here. So if we take all of these drum files now, and what we're going to do just to simplify things, I'm going to delete presence and that other jazz part that we drug in there. So now we have all of these files that are here, just the drums. What we're going to do, we're going to highlight everything. So I'm going to click the first one here, then shift click to the end. And now everything's highlighted for those drums. We can come into our effects tab and say we wanted to add a fat channel to everything, every single channel. We grab our fat channel, just drag and drop it onto one of them, and now it's on every single of those drum channels, and you can go in and start editing and mixing however you need to. Now, that's one way to do it, and that's perfectly fine. If we back out of that, we can also drag and drop over here on the left-hand side of our main window, and it does the exact same thing. So 2 different options where you can highlight multiple tracks and add the same plugin to things. It gives you tons of versatility. It makes things so efficient and your workflow just seamless when it comes to multiple tracks needing the same type of treatment. Like I said, this is one of the main reasons I switched over to Studio One full time, and honestly, with all the other features that we're going to talk about in the next few weeks as well, it's why I'm never leaving Studio One also. So I hope this has helped you guys out, get a little more understanding of the power of drag and drop, because even though it seems so rudimentary, it seems so basic, it's such a wonderful and powerful tool that just takes your workflow and simplifies things and really lets you focus on the music instead of how to add things here and there. And the flexibility with coming right from your hard drive into Studio One also just makes things so much easier. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments section. I hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And over here, YouTube thinks you're going to like this video. So, hey, check it out. Until then, go record something. See ya. Bye.